Faith has a way of transcending borders, languages, and cultures, uniting people through shared experiences of hope, love, and devotion. Today, we embark on an extraordinary journey to uncover the 10 countries with the largest Catholic populations, a journey that will take us from majestic cathedrals, standing tall in bustling cities, to serene villages where faith breathes life into every moment. Together, we'll explore how centuries of tradition and an enduring commitment to faith have shaped these vibrant communities. With Catholicism touching nearly 1/6 of humanity, 1.345 billion believers as of 2019, its universality reminds us of the profound ways it connects hearts and lives across the globe. And as we reveal the top contenders, prepare for surprises that may challenge everything you thought you knew about the Church's reach and influence. Number 10. Argentina, the homeland of Pope Francis, stands as a vivid testament to the profound influence of Catholicism. This nation is not only renowned for its rich football heritage, producing icons like Lionel Messi and Angel Di Maria, but it also serves as a stronghold of Catholic faith. As of 2021, Argentina was home to approximately 41 million Catholics, representing 92% of the population and earning its position as the 10th largest Catholic country globally. From 1980 to 2021, the Catholic population experienced significant growth, reflecting the enduring strength of faith within Argentine society. Catholicism in Argentina is organized into 65 dioceses and 7 non-diocesan regions, ensuring that Catholic teachings and values permeate every aspect of life. A prime example of its influence is the Pontifical Catholic University of Argentina, Universidad Católica Argentina, UCA, which has educated thousands of students in fields such as theology, education, and social work, shaping future generations. UCA is widely recognized as one of South America's leading academic institutions. The influence of Catholicism extends beyond education, deeply affecting Argentina's culture and politics. National holidays such as the Feast of Our Lady of Luján, Nuestra Señora de Luján, reflect the profound integration of faith into the country's identity. Additionally, Pope Francis, a native of Buenos Aires, has become a global advocate for peace, social justice, and environmental stewardship, bringing international attention to Argentina's Catholic heritage. Argentina's role in the Latin American Episcopal Council, CELAM, further underscores its importance in the global Catholic community. This organization unites Catholic nations across the region, fostering collaboration and guiding the Church's future direction. One inspiring story, highlighting the impact of Catholicism in Argentina, is the legacy of Pope Francis during his time as Cardinal Jorge Bergoglio. He initiated movements to aid the poor and promote national reconciliation following periods of political division. His efforts reflect the core values of Catholicism and solidify Argentina's position as a leader within the faith community. As the world becomes increasingly interconnected, the values and teachings of the Catholic Church in Argentina continue to shape global discussions on ethics, social justice, and community. This country exemplifies the harmonious blend of tradition and innovation, highlighting a culture where faith and life are deeply intertwined, making Argentina a beacon of Catholic influence both locally and internationally. Number 9. Spain. Spain, a country once at the forefront of spreading the Catholic faith across continents through its zealous missionaries, continues to stand as one of the most significant Catholic nations globally. The capital city, Madrid, serves as the heart of this vibrant religious tradition, overseeing 69 dioceses and 3 non-diocesan ecclesiastical regions. These regions are not just administrative boundaries, they represent the lifeblood of Catholic Spain, where religious practices, education, and community life thrive. As of 2021, Spain's Catholic population reached a staggering 42 million, covering 90% of the country's total population. This overwhelming majority reflects how deeply Catholicism is woven into the fabric of Spanish society. From the grand cathedrals that dominate city skylines to the small chapels in rural villages, Catholicism in Spain is more than a religion, it's a way of life. One of the most inspiring symbols of this religious heritage is the Sagrada Familia Basilica in Barcelona. This architectural marvel, located in the Archdiocese of Barcelona, is not just a church, it's a testament to the dedication, artistry, and faith of the Spanish people. The construction of the Sagrada Familia began over 150 years ago, and despite the advances in modern engineering, it remains unfinished with an estimated completion date around 2026. The fact that its construction has taken longer than the Great Wall of China underscores its complexity and the meticulous care given to every detail. In 2022, Sagrada Familia attracted approximately 4.7 million visitors, making it a prominent global religious and cultural destination. The Sagrada Familia is more than just a religious site. It's a cultural icon attracting millions of visitors each year from around the globe. This cathedral's intricate designs and towering spires serve as a constant reminder of Spain's historical commitment to the Catholic faith. But beyond the stone and mortar, it represents the resilience of faith that has withstood the test of time. The Catholic Church's influence in Spain extends far beyond its borders. Historically, Spain sent thousands of missionaries to the Americas, including Saint Junipero Serra, who played a pivotal role in establishing Catholic missions in California. These missions not only spread the faith, but also laid the foundation for cultural and social development in the New World. This legacy continues to shape the relationship between Spain and predominantly Catholic countries in Latin America. Additionally, the influence of Catholicism is deeply embedded in Spanish art and culture. From the works of El Greco, whose religious paintings capture spiritual intensity, to Antoni Gaudi's masterful integration of faith and architecture, the church has inspired some of Spain's most iconic artistic achievements. The intricate Gothic designs of the Burgos Cathedral and the mystical aura of Toledo's churches are enduring examples of this rich cultural heritage. In contemporary Spain, Catholicism still plays a significant role in daily life. National holidays like Easter and Christmas are celebrated with fervor, drawing families together and fostering a sense of community that transcends the purely religious. The influence of Catholicism is also evident in Spain's laws, social policies, and educational systems. In 2021, approximately 70% of Spanish schools included religious education as part of their curriculum, reflecting the enduring integration of faith into the nation's fabric. The Sagrada Familia, with its towering spires, stands as a physical representation of Jesus' promise, "I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it." Matthew 16:18. This sacred structure serves as both a symbol of divine dedication and a call for believers to reflect on the enduring power of faith in their own lives. Engaging with Spain's Catholic heritage, whether through its cathedrals, festivals, or cultural traditions, offers a profound glimpse into a nation where faith and culture are inseparably intertwined. Number 8. France, often called the eldest daughter of the Church, holds a prominent place in the history of Catholicism. Ranking as the 8th largest Catholic country globally and second in Europe by the number of believers, it is home to a rich tapestry of faith that intertwines with its cultural and national identity. The Catholic population in France, as of 2021, stands at 48.24 million, representing 75% of the nation's total population. This enduring presence underscores the significance of Catholicism not just as a religion, but as a cornerstone of French heritage. Nestled in the foothills of the Pyrenees, Lourdes is one of the most famous Catholic pilgrimage sites in the world. It draws approximately 6 million pilgrims annually, including those seeking healing, spiritual renewal, and a deeper connection to their faith. Since the Marian apparitions in 1858, when the Virgin Mary appeared 18 times to a 14-year-old peasant girl named Bernadette Soubirous, Lourdes has become synonymous with divine grace. Medical studies conducted by the International Medical Committee of Lourdes have verified 70 miracles, a testament to the profound spiritual impact of this sacred place. Theologically, Lourdes represents the living reality of Christ's ministry of healing, echoing the gospel accounts of miraculous encounters. Pilgrims come not merely to witness history, but to participate in a divine invitation, an invitation that transforms suffering into sanctification. France's Catholic heritage is deeply rooted in its history. From the baptism of King Clovis in 496 AD, marking the birth of Catholic France, to the construction of architectural marvels like Notre Dame Cathedral, Catholicism has profoundly shaped the nation's identity. During the Middle Ages, France emerged as a center for Catholic scholarship, producing influential theologians like St. Thomas Aquinas and St. Bernard of Clairvaux. However, this history is not without its challenges. The French Revolution of 1789 brought a period of secularization, yet the resilience of Catholic faith remained. The Marian apparitions in Lourdes and the canonization of French saints such as Sainte Thérèse of Lisieux reaffirmed the enduring strength of Catholicism in the face of societal change. Imagine a pilgrim journeying to Lourdes for the first time. As they arrive at the grotto where Our Lady appeared, they are struck by the atmosphere of reverence and hope. Surrounded by others lighting candles and praying fervently, they feel a profound sense of belonging, a reminder that faith transcends borders and languages. This personal experience echoes the universal call of the Church to go forth and make disciples of all nations. Matthew 28:19. What can Lourdes and France's Catholic legacy teach us today? How does the story of a young girl's vision in 1858 continue to inspire millions across the globe? As you reflect on the role of pilgrimage in Catholic life, consider this. Where do you go to encounter God? Whether it's a place like Lourdes or the quiet of your local parish, faith invites us to seek renewal and transformation. Join us as we journey deeper into the spiritual treasures of Catholicism around the world. And remember, like the countless pilgrims who have walked these sacred paths, we too are called to be witnesses to the faith that shapes our lives and our world. Number 7. Colombia, a nation rich in culture and history, is situated in the heart of Latin America. Known for its breathtaking landscapes and warm, welcoming people, the country also boasts a deeply rooted Catholic tradition that permeates nearly every aspect of life, from national holidays to social customs. In Colombia, Catholicism is not merely a religion, it is an integral part of the nation's identity and cultural fabric. In 2020, at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, a remarkable event captured the attention of the nation. A doctor on night duty at a hospital in Bogotá, the capital city, took a photograph that many believe showed the Virgin Mary. This image spread rapidly, shared millions of times across social media within days. For countless Colombians, it was a divine sign, a beacon of hope and comfort during one of the most challenging periods in recent history. The Catholic Church acknowledged the significance of this event, organizing special prayers and ceremonies to reinforce the faith of the people during this crisis. As of 2021, Colombia's Catholic population reached an astounding 48.722 million, accounting for 95% of the nation's total population. This makes Colombia one of the most Catholic nations globally, with the faith deeply embedded in its social and cultural life. The Catholic Church in Colombia operates an extensive network of 76 dioceses and 12 non-ecclesiastical regions, playing a critical role not only in spiritual guidance, but also in social development. Annually, the Church administers more than 1,200 schools, hundreds of hospitals, and numerous healthcare facilities, providing essential education and medical services to millions of Colombians, especially in rural areas where government resources are limited. Colombia's Catholic identity takes on even greater significance when compared to other nations. With 95% of its population identifying as Catholic, Colombia surpasses countries like Brazil, 83%, and Mexico, 91%, the two largest Catholic populations in the world. This demonstrates Colombia's unique role in preserving and nurturing the Catholic faith, particularly in Latin America. In a rapidly changing world, Colombia exemplifies how faith can act as both a tradition and a modern force, binding communities together and providing strength and resilience in times of crisis. The enduring power of Catholicism in Colombia prompts reflection. What makes an event like the apparition of the Virgin Mary resonate so deeply within a nation? How does the Catholic Church's role in supporting vulnerable communities extend beyond religious rituals to become a lifeline for those in need? And most importantly, how can faith serve as a source of hope and courage when faced with life's inevitable challenges? These questions not only inspire thought but also encourage dialogue, helping us understand the profound impact of faith on both individual lives and society as a whole. Number 6. Italy is not merely a country. It is the heartbeat of Catholicism, where centuries of faith, tradition, and divine inspiration converge. At the center of this spiritual epicenter is the eternal city, Rome, where the apostle St. Peter himself preached the gospel and met martyrdom under Emperor Nero around 64 AD. His sacrifice became the cornerstone of the Catholic Church, and his legacy lives on in the majestic Vatican City. As of 2021, Italy was home to approximately 49.418 million Catholics, comprising 82% of its population and making it the largest Catholic country in Europe and the 6th largest globally. This profound Catholic presence permeates every aspect of Italian life, from the bustling cities to the quiet villages where ancient churches stand as silent witnesses to the enduring faith of the Italian people. The Vatican Basilica of St. Peter, completed in 1626 and located directly above the tomb of St. Peter, serves as the beating heart of Catholicism worldwide. Pilgrims from every corner of the globe gather here to experience the tangible connection to the Church's beginnings. Complementing St. Peter's Basilica are 3 other major basilicas in Rome, each a testament to Italy's spiritual and historical significance. The Basilica of St. John Lateran, consecrated in 324 AD, is the mother church of all churches worldwide and the official cathedral of the Pope as Bishop of Rome. The Basilica of Santa Maria Maggiore, founded in 432 AD, stands as a monument to Mary, the Mother of God, and hosts one of Christianity's oldest mosaics. And the Basilica of St. Paul, outside the walls, built in 386 AD, marking the burial site of St. Paul, the great apostle to the Gentiles. Beyond the awe-inspiring architecture, Catholicism's influence in Italy is deeply woven into its culture and society. National holidays like Easter and Christmas are celebrated with unparalleled devotion, uniting families in prayer and tradition. Catholic schools and universities educate millions, fostering a commitment to faith and reason. Even in modern governance, the principles of Catholic social teaching subtly shape Italian policies on issues like family, immigration, and human dignity. Quotes from Catholic leaders underline Italy's unique role in the global church. Pope St. John Paul II once described Rome as the city where faith and history meet in every street and monument. Pope Francis, the first Jesuit pope, frequently emphasizes Italy's responsibility to be a light of faith to the world, urging the faithful to remember their missionary heritage. Theologically, Italy exemplifies the concept of ex corde ecclesiae from the heart of the Church. Rome is the place where Peter's confession of Christ as the Son of God, Matthew 16:16-18, became the rock upon which the church was built. It is a land where the sacred and the everyday merge, offering believers a glimpse of the heavenly kingdom even amidst the challenges of modern life. For Catholics and seekers alike, Italy is not merely a destination, but an encounter with the living history of the faith. It is a place where God's providence is written into every stone, cathedral, and tradition, reminding us that the church is not just a building, but a people called to live out the gospel in every age. Number 5. Democratic Republic of Congo, a rising beacon of faith in Africa. Did you know that the Democratic Republic of Congo is one of the world's largest hubs for Catholicism? This fact might surprise many, but it highlights Africa's pivotal role in the Church's global future. From the early days of Christianity, with figures like St. Augustine of Hippo, who hailed from North Africa, to the modern resurgence of Catholicism on the continent, Africa's spiritual journey is deeply intertwined with the Church's history and destiny. In 2021, the Catholic population in the Democratic Republic of Congo reached an astounding 50.2 million, spread across 48 dioceses, making up 45% of the nation's total population. This marks a significant growth from 33% in 2005, reflecting a surge of over 17 million Catholics in just 16 years. By 2015, Catholicism had overtaken Protestantism to become the majority religion. This vibrant growth in Congo is part of a larger African trend, where the continent now accounts for 19% of the world's Catholics, a number projected to grow even further. But numbers alone don't capture the human stories behind this spiritual awakening. Consider the life of Cardinal Fridolin Ambongo, Archbishop of Kinshasa, who tirelessly advocates for peace, justice, and the dignity of the poor in one of the world's most complex socio-political landscapes. His leadership embodies the Church's commitment to being a voice for the voiceless. The Catholic Church's impact in Congo is profound, extending beyond worship. It operates 6,000 schools, providing education to millions of children, and manages 1,400 healthcare facilities, offering life-saving medical services in areas where government resources are scarce. These efforts reflect the Church's mission to care for both the spiritual and physical well-being of its people, echoing Christ's call to serve the least of these. Matthew 25:40. Theologically, the rise of Catholicism in Congo can be seen as a fulfillment of the biblical promise of renewal and growth. Africa, often referred to as the spiritual lung of the Church by Pope Francis, is a testament to God's plan unfolding in the global South. This growth is not merely about increasing numbers, but about a spiritual revival that inspires hope and resilience in challenging times. As the Catholic Church in Congo continues to thrive, it serves as a powerful reminder that the future of the Church lies not only in its historical strongholds of Europe and Latin America, but also in the dynamic and faith-filled communities of Africa. This remarkable journey invites us to reflect on how God works through every corner of the world, bringing new life and purpose to His Church. So, what do you think about the Democratic Republic of Congo's role in shaping the Catholic Church's future? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to join us on this journey of faith and discovery. Number 4. The United States of America, often referred to as Uncle Sam's country, stands as one of the largest Catholic nations in the world, boasting a rich history of faith and resilience. From its earliest days, Catholicism has played a vital role in shaping the nation's identity. The first U.S. diocese, established in Baltimore in 1789, marked the beginning of a transformative journey for Catholics in America. Today, this journey continues with a thriving Catholic community of 84.97 million members as of 2021, accounting for 26% of the nation's population. With 193 dioceses and 2 non-diocesan ecclesiastical regions, the Catholic Church's influence is deeply woven into the fabric of American society. Catholicism in the United States has a unique distinction in its leadership, with President Joe Biden serving as the second Catholic president in U.S. history after John F. Kennedy. This milestone reflects the growing integration of Catholic values into American public life. From the early waves of Catholic immigrants, Irish, Italian, Polish, and others, to the present day, the Church has remained a beacon of hope and community for millions. At its core, Catholicism in America is not merely a demographic reality, it is a spiritual force. The Church's teachings on human dignity, social justice, and the sanctity of life have profoundly shaped discussions on morality, politics, and family values. The U.S. Catholic community stands as a testament to the enduring power of faith in the face of modern challenges, offering a vision of hope and renewal for a nation often divided by ideology. Despite global trends of religious decline, Catholicism in the United States continues to grow. Protestant affiliation, for instance, has dropped from 62% of the population in 1972 to just 42% today. Meanwhile, Catholic affiliation has risen from 21% to 25%, with a significant surge in baptisms and conversions. In 2019, approximately 37,000 non-Catholics joined the Church during Easter, a number that climbed to over 100,000 by 2024. These figures underscore a dynamic community that is not only maintaining its relevance but also expanding its reach. Behind these numbers are countless stories of personal transformation. Consider Scott Hahn, a former Presbyterian minister who found his spiritual home in the Catholic Church. His journey, marked by deep study of scripture and tradition, mirrors the experience of thousands who have discovered the richness of the faith. These narratives remind us that Catholicism is not just a set of doctrines, but a living encounter with Christ. Looking ahead, the Catholic Church in America faces both challenges and opportunities. Issues such as secularism, cultural polarization, and declining religious affiliation in younger generations require bold evangelization efforts. Yet the Church's vast network of schools, hospitals, and charitable organizations provides a strong foundation for outreach. Additionally, the rise of digital platforms offers unprecedented opportunities to engage a wider audience, fostering deeper connections and dialogue. The story of Catholicism in America is far from over. It is a narrative of faith, perseverance, and hope, a testament to the Church's ability to adapt and thrive in an ever-changing world. As you reflect on this story, consider how Catholicism shapes your own life and the lives of those around you. Together we can carry forward this legacy of faith, ensuring its vitality for generations to come. Number 3. The Philippines, an unexpected yet extraordinary beacon of Catholicism in Asia, holds the distinction of being the third largest Catholic population in the world. In 2021, the Catholic community in this vibrant nation reached 93 million, accounting for 85% of the total population. Imagine this. Nearly 9 out of every 10 Filipinos identify as Catholic, a testament to the profound spiritual heritage deeply woven into the country's fabric. This thriving faith is supported by an intricate structure of 74 dioceses and 12 non-ecclesiastical regions, encompassing thousands of parishes, schools, and outreach missions. To offer perspective, neighboring Indonesia, Asia's most populous country, has just 10.5 million Catholics, highlighting the Philippines' unique and dominant Catholic identity. The Catholic Church in the Philippines has been a cornerstone of the nation since 1521, when Portuguese explorer Ferdinand Magellan introduced Christianity to the islands. Over the centuries, this faith has grown into more than just a religion. It has become a way of life. Festivals like Sinulog and Ati-Atihan honor the Santo Niño, the Holy Child Jesus. drawing millions of pilgrims annually to celebrate faith through music, dance, and prayer. Consider the Basilica of Santo Niño in Cebu, the oldest Catholic church in the Philippines, or the Quiapo Church in Manila, home to the revered Black Nazarene statue. These sacred spaces serve not only as places of worship, but also as living testaments to the enduring legacy of Catholicism. The Philippines is a spiritual powerhouse, and its influence extends beyond its borders. The growing Filipino diaspora in the United States has brought with it a robust Catholic presence, revitalizing parishes and introducing vibrant traditions like Simbang Gabi, a 9-day dawn mass celebrated before Christmas. Filipino Catholics play pivotal roles in American dioceses as clergy, missionaries, and lay leaders, bridging two nations through shared faith. Among Asia's Catholic nations, the Philippines stands apart. While Vietnam and India also boast significant Catholic populations, 7% and 2% respectively, they pale in comparison to the 85% Catholic majority in the Philippines. Even globally, the Philippines' Catholic population ranks higher than countries like Italy, 82%, and Colombia, 95%, demonstrating the unique breadth and depth of faith within this island nation. What can we learn from the Catholic Church in the Philippines? It's a living example of faith that transcends tradition, inspiring a global community of believers. In a rapidly modernizing world, the Philippines offers a vision of how ancient truths can still guide and uplift contemporary societies. Whether you are exploring your faith or seeking a deeper connection to God, the Catholic story of the Philippines beckons with hope, tradition, and vibrant spirituality. It reminds us that the Church is alive and growing, even in the most unexpected places. Number 2. Mexico. Mexico stands as the second largest Catholic country in the world, deeply rooted in the Catholic tradition on the North American continent. As of 2021, a remarkable 118.538 million Mexicans, or 91% of the country's total population, identify as Catholic. These believers are distributed across 94 dioceses and 9 non-ecclesiastical regions, reflecting the widespread influence of Catholicism throughout the nation. Mexico is not only known for its numbers, but also for its profound spiritual history. One of the most iconic events in Mexican Catholicism is the apparition of Our Lady of Guadalupe. According to tradition, the Virgin Mary appeared to a young indigenous boy named Juan Diego in 1531. This miraculous event led to Juan Diego's conversion to Catholicism and sparked a wave of conversions across Mexico. Our Lady of Guadalupe quickly became the patroness of Mexico, symbolizing faith, hope, and cultural identity for millions of Mexicans. Over 20 million pilgrims visit the Basilica of Our Lady of Guadalupe annually, making it the most visited Marian shrine in the world and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The story of Juan Diego's tilma, imprinted with the miraculous image of the Virgin, draws millions seeking physical and spiritual healing. Theologically, Our Lady of Guadalupe resonates deeply, echoing themes from the Annunciation. God's message delivered through Mary, a humble servant, who brings hope and salvation to all people. This parallels Juan Diego's role as a messenger of faith and highlights the inclusivity of Catholicism in embracing all cultures. Now the influence of Catholicism continues to permeate Mexican culture. One popular representation of this is the animated movie Coco, which, although fictional, draws heavily on Catholic traditions. The film highlights the Mexican Catholic practice of honoring deceased loved ones, particularly on November 2nd, known as Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead. On this day, Mexican Catholics build small altars in their homes adorned with photos of the deceased, candles, and offerings. They pray, light candles, and visit the graves of their loved ones, keeping the memory and spiritual connection alive. This deep-rooted tradition serves as a poignant reminder of the enduring power of faith in shaping the cultural and social fabric of Mexico. The Catholic Church also plays a vital role in contemporary social justice movements, advocating for indigenous rights, supporting immigrant communities, and standing against poverty and inequality. For example, Catholic advocacy for indigenous rights connects back to the story of Juan Diego, emphasizing the Church's commitment to inclusivity and justice. Meanwhile, organizations tied to the Church have provided humanitarian aid and legal support for migrants at the US-Mexico border. These modern actions reflect a living faith that not only honors tradition, but also responds dynamically to contemporary challenges. Mexico's Catholicism also influences global themes. Our Lady of Guadalupe has become a powerful symbol for the pro-life movement across the Americas, representing hope, life, and protection for the vulnerable. Her widespread devotion extends beyond Mexico, uniting Catholics worldwide in prayer and solidarity. The message of Guadalupe reminds the Universal Church of its mission to uphold the dignity of every person and to bring God's love to the margins of society. To capture the heart of Mexican Catholicism, consider the testimony of Maria, a pilgrim from a small village in Oaxaca. She journeyed over 300 miles to the basilica, carrying a handmade tilma as an offering. "I come here to thank the Virgin for protecting my family and guiding us through hard times," she shares. Stories like Maria's illustrate the profound connection between faith and everyday life, showing how Catholicism continues to inspire hope and resilience among the Mexican people. From the vibrant festivals that celebrate religious traditions to the strong sense of community fostered in parishes, Mexico's Catholic heritage offers a profound sense of continuity and identity in an ever-changing world. Number 1. Brazil. Brazil stands out as the country with the largest Catholic population on the planet. While Brazil is globally renowned for its lively culture, particularly its samba music, breathtaking carnivals, and an unparalleled legacy of soccer superstars, its religious fervor is equally monumental. In 2021, Brazil was home to a staggering 177.175 million Catholics, representing 83% of its entire population, according to the Statistical Yearbook of the Church. This makes Brazil not only the largest Catholic nation in Latin America, but also the leader worldwide in terms of sheer numbers of believers. Brazil's Catholic identity is symbolized by the towering Christ the Redeemer statue, a globally recognized icon that majestically overlooks the city of Rio de Janeiro. This statue isn't just a tourist attraction, it's a powerful emblem of mercy, hope, and the faith that millions of Brazilians hold dear. The story of Catholicism in Brazil begins in 1500, when Portuguese missionaries arrived with the intent of spreading the faith among indigenous populations. Over centuries, the Church played a pivotal role in shaping Brazil's cultural and moral landscape, from founding schools and hospitals to influencing laws and social practices. Brazil's Catholic population is spread across 266 dioceses and 12 non-diocesan ecclesiastical regions, the largest number of dioceses in the world, underscoring the Church's extensive presence. Beyond its historical context, Catholicism's influence remains deeply personal. One powerful example is Brazil's response to global crises. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Brazilian dioceses mobilized to provide spiritual support and practical aid to communities in need, showcasing the Church's enduring mission of charity and compassion. This reflects the teachings of Christ and highlights Brazil's contribution to the global Catholic community. The Christ the Redeemer statue, a beacon of hope, represents the theological foundation of Catholicism. Its outstretched arms echo Christ's invitation to mercy and reconciliation. As one pilgrim shared during their visit, standing beneath this statue, I felt a sense of peace and unity, as though God's love truly transcends all boundaries. These personal stories resonate with the theological insights found in Scott Hahn's works, where faith is intertwined with everyday life. Globally, Brazil's Catholic influence is profound. The country has sent thousands of missionaries worldwide, and events such as World Youth Day in Rio de Janeiro, 2013, underscore its role in shaping global Catholicism. Brazilian clergy actively participate in international synods, and the nation's unique celebrations, such as the Feast of Our Lady of Aparecida, continue to inspire Catholics across the globe. So next time you hear about Brazil, think beyond the samba and soccer. Remember the profound influence of its Catholic heritage, a heritage that unites millions in faith, shapes its culture, and impacts the world. As we reflect on Brazil's contributions to the Church, let's ask ourselves, how can faith inspire us to live with hope, charity, and purpose in our own lives? Dear friends, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel to support the team making this video. Thank you very much. From its vibrant festivals where religious traditions are woven into the fabric of the celebrations, to the strong sense of community fostered within its many parishes, the vast presence of Catholicism in Brazil influences countless aspects of daily life. And there you have it, a captivating journey across the globe, uncovering the nations where Catholicism thrives in both numbers and influence. From the breathtaking cathedrals that echo with centuries of prayer to the humble villages where faith is a daily compass, we've witnessed how Catholicism connects people across cultures, continents, and traditions. The numbers tell a remarkable story of growth and resilience, but beyond the statistics lies something far deeper, a faith that inspires, unites, and transforms lives. If you found this journey insightful and inspiring, we invite you to join our growing community here on Compatibility World. Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to explore more stories of faith, culture, and the connections that make our world extraordinary. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep seeking, keep discovering, and may God bless you all.